Welcome back to Skin Movies. Today we're diving into Proximity, a 2020 sci-fi adventure where alien encounters, government conspiracies, and self-discovery come together in a wild, thrilling journey. Directed by Eric DeMuzy, Proximity follows a young NASA scientist who stumbles upon an otherworldly event that forever alters his life. If you're a fan of intense stories filled with suspense and twists, you're in for an unforgettable ride. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more captivating movie recaps. Let's get started.
In 1979, after a long and tiring day in Wrangell, Alaska, turns into something out of this world. Carl is driving home from work when he sees his friend's truck up ahead suddenly lift straight off the ground. His eyes widen in shock as the truck hovers for a heartbeat before it comes crashing down onto his own vehicle. Shaken, Carl scrambles out of his car, intending to check on his friends. But then he notices something even more terrifying. A UFO hovering directly above him. In a surge of panic, Carl bolts from the wreckage, plunging into the dense forest. The bright lights of the craft follow him, piercing through the trees. A chilling beam of light shoots down, catching him in its grip, and suddenly Carl's body stiffens, completely paralyzed. Suspended in midair, he's helpless, captured in the UFO's powerful hold. The night is silent but charged, marking the beginning of a chain of events beyond human understanding. Isaac, a young scientist at NASA, who spends his days performing routine tasks. While his job seems exciting to outsiders, Isaac feels isolated from his colleagues, who barely notice him. His loneliness is evident as he films himself talking to the camera, discussing his dream of making a life-changing discovery, something that would finally give him meaning. One day, while hiking, Isaac witnesses a meteor streaking across the sky before crashing nearby. With his camera in hand, he decides to investigate, thinking this might be his chance to find something incredible. As he wanders deeper into the misty forest, an eerie silence falls over him. The usual sounds of birds and insects vanish, replaced by an unnatural stillness. Suddenly, he stumbles upon a small clearing and freezes in shock. Before him hovers an alien, bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, hovering a few inches above the ground. Isaac barely has time to react as the alien reaches out, seemingly attempting to communicate. Overwhelmed, he blacks out, his camera still recording. When he comes to, he's alone in the clearing. Hours have passed, and he has strange bruises on his arms. Confused and shaken, he returns home, desperate to figure out what happened. Later, he reviews the footage and is stunned to see the encounter was real, captured in its entirety by his camera. He watches it over and over, hardly able to believe his eyes, and grows even more frightened as he tries to recall the missing time and strange sensations he felt. But it's real, and he has the proof to show it. Back at NASA, Isaac attempts to share his experience, but his colleagues dismiss him, calling it an elaborate prank. Their disbelief stings, but Isaac clings to his footage as proof that he's not imagining things. Feeling desperate and eager for anyone, to believe him, he uploads the video online, hoping to find validation in the internet's vast and often skeptical community. As the video gains traction, Isaac becomes a sudden internet sensation. Media outlets pick up the story, and strangers start recognizing him on the street. But not everyone believes his story. The comments flood in, ranging from curious and supportive to skeptical and downright hostile. People accuse him of faking the footage or question his mental stability. Though he tries to ignore the backlash, Isaac can't shake the feeling of isolation. The fame he once craved becomes a burden, leaving him more alone than ever. But in the midst of the chaos, he feels validated. Finally, people are listening to him. Soon, government agents appear, introducing themselves as journalists, but their questions are invasive and unsettling. Isaac becomes wary and starts noticing things out of place in his apartment, as if he's being watched. He quickly realizes these aren't journalists. They're agents trying to gather information on his encounter. Panic sets in as he senses he's being followed everywhere he goes. In a moment of desperation, he packs a bag, leaves his apartment, and goes into hiding, barely escaping their surveillance.
If you're enjoying this recap and want to see more thrilling breakdowns like this, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps support the channel and lets us know you're here for more sci-fi mysteries, action, horror, and blockbuster movies. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Don't miss out on our latest recaps and full plot explanations.
While on the run, Isaac meets Sarah, a young woman who has also experienced an alien encounter. She shares her story with him, describing an abduction that left her with similar bruises and missing memories. Isaac listens intently, recognizing the same fear and confusion in her eyes that he felt after his own experience. With Sarah by his side, Isaac infiltrates an abandoned research facility, where they uncover files on various alien abductions, each case eerily similar to their own. The dusty hallways, flickering lights, and cryptic messages left behind by past agents create a sense of horror and mystery. It's a terrifying revelation that they're part of something much larger than they could have ever imagined. A secret, far-reaching conspiracy. They bond quickly, and a deep connection forms between them, rooted in their shared trauma. Isaac finally feels a sense of relief. He's not alone in this. They decide to join forces, determined to find answers together. Their search leads them to the ATA, a covert organization dedicated to monitoring and covering up alien encounters. They learn that the ATA has been tracking sightings and studying people like them for decades. Driven to learn more, Isaac and Sarah use clues from the files to make contact with the aliens. They travel to a remote location, where the two experience another alien encounter. This time, the aliens appear in a more controlled environment, observing Isaac and Sarah as if evaluating them. The encounter is brief but intense, with no words exchanged, only an overwhelming sensation of something profound and otherworldly. Isaac feels a mix of awe and terror, as though the aliens are revealing the vastness of their intelligence and purpose, far beyond human understanding. This contact reaffirms his belief that there's something significant about his experience, as if he's been chosen for a higher purpose. But their encounter doesn't go unnoticed. The ATA agents track them down, resulting in a heart-pounding chase through a dark forest. Isaac and Sarah dodge capture, their adrenaline surging as they navigate the dense underbrush. Sarah's survival instincts kick in as she guides Isaac through narrow trails, barely staying one step ahead of the agents. Their fear and desperation reach a peak as they realize the agency will stop at nothing to capture them and keep the truth buried. The agents close in, relentless and ruthless in their pursuit, but Isaac and Sarah barely escape, showcasing their courage and determination. Isaac finally confronts the agency leader, who reveals the truth. They view the aliens as a threat, fearing what could happen if humanity were to evolve with extraterrestrial knowledge and abilities. Isaac realizes that his own existence and experiences have been shaped by alien influence since he was young. He boldly challenges the leader's viewpoint, arguing that humanity's potential should not be stifled out of fear. In this climactic moment, Isaac's transformation from a lonely, isolated scientist to a courageous hero is complete, and he vows to protect the Earth from those who seek to control it. In the final scene, Isaac returns to the forest, recording a last message. He pledges to safeguard Earth against any potential threats, while continuing to seek knowledge about extraterrestrial life. Isaac is no longer the young, uncertain scientist longing for purpose. He has become a man with a mission, standing confidently against the unknown. This final image of Isaac, filled with a newfound determination, is a fitting close to his incredible journey.
Thank you for joining us for this intense recap of Proximity. Isaac's journey from a solitary scientist to a courageous hero shows us the power of resilience and the human spirit's drive to seek truth, no matter the obstacles. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and let us know your thoughts on Proximity below. Was it a thrilling journey or a chilling conspiracy? Tell us in the comments. We'll see you in the next recap. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.